Did you know that the average American spends around $18,000 a year on non-essential items? That's right. From fancy coffees to impulse buys, it adds up quickly. In fact, studies show that 70% of people feel stressed about their finances. But what if I told you that you could live well and enjoy what you love without overspending? Frugal living is often misunderstood. Many people think it means giving up on fun or luxury, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It's about making smart choices that allow you to save money while still enjoying life. Imagine being able to travel, dine out, and indulge in your favorite hobbies, all without guilt. In this video, we will explore 6 chapters packed with practical tips and unique strategies. You'll learn how to splurge wisely, swap for what you want, and create luxury experiences at home. Plus, we'll dive into how to invest in experiences rather than things and develop a mindset that keeps you financially free. Are you ready to transform your spending habits? Let's unlock the secrets to mastering frugal living without giving up what you love. Chapter 1. The art of savvy splurging. Frugal living doesn't mean you can't splurge, it's all about splurging smartly. Think of it as enjoying the finer things, just with a little more thought behind it. You can still indulge in that fancy dinner or those designer shoes, but you'll do it in a way that doesn't wreck your budget. For example, one study shows that 71% of people spend impulsively, often on non-essentials. By planning ahead and using strategies like cashback apps or seasonal sales, you can avoid that trap. Sign up for store loyalty programs, many offer special discounts or birthday freebies. Want to eat out at a fancy restaurant? Opt for lunch or happy hour instead of dinner. The same quality food at half the price. And don't forget gift cards. Buying them at a discount through platforms like raise.com can save you up to 20%. Bartering is another underrated way to get luxuries. Have a skill, like photography or graphic design. Trade your talents for things you want. One woman swapped her knitting skills for yoga lessons. It's not about cutting out pleasures, it's about being smart with them. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on living a fulfilling life on a budget. Chapter 2. The Smart Swapper's Guide. Why buy when you can swap? Swapping isn't just about clothes or stuff, it's a whole new way of thinking about consumption. With platforms like Buns, you can trade anything from household items to personal services. It's eco-friendly and wallet-friendly. Consider this. The average American throws away 81 pounds of clothes annually. Instead of contributing to waste, host or join a clothing swap event. You get fresh styles without spending a cent. The same idea applies to books, electronics, and even furniture. You can also swap your skills. Have a knack for gardening? Trade your expertise for piano lessons or house cleaning. Skillshare communities exist in many cities, and they're becoming more popular online too. These trades allow you to gain new experiences while keeping your bank balance intact. House swapping is another hidden gem for frugal travelers. Instead of paying for hotels, why not stay in someone else's home while they stay in yours? Sites like Home Exchange let you travel to destinations across the globe without paying for lodging. Chapter 3. The budget gourmet. Eating well doesn't have to mean spending a fortune. In fact, some of the best meals come from inexpensive ingredients. Statistics show that Americans spend roughly 9.5% of their disposable income on food, but with a few tricks, you can slash that number without sacrificing flavor. Start with meal prepping. It saves time, reduces waste, and helps you stick to a budget. Plan your meals around sales or seasonal produce, which is often cheaper. For example, when zucchini is in season, you can grab it for under $1 a pound and use it in multiple meals. Cooking at home doesn't have to be boring or repetitive. Experiment with budget-friendly recipes that feel gourmet. Think homemade pasta sauces, stir-fries, or DIY sushi. Plus, when you cook from scratch, you know exactly what's going into your food, which is often healthier. Apps like Flash Food let you buy groceries that are near their expiration date at a fraction of the cost. Or, try shopping at local farmers markets. At the end of the day, vendors often slash prices to get rid of their remaining stock. Want to dine out but still stay frugal? Many upscale restaurants have prix-fixe menus or early bird specials. You can enjoy a multi-course meal at a fraction of the cost of dinner. Dining out doesn't have to be a financial splurge if you do it wisely. If you're enjoying these frugal tips, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more ways to elevate your lifestyle without breaking the bank. Chapter 4. DIY Luxury. Create it yourself. Living frugally doesn't mean you have to give up the little luxuries in life. With some creativity and a bit of DIY, you can bring luxury into your home without spending a fortune. Take spa days, for instance. Instead of shelling out hundreds at a spa, you can recreate the experience at home. A soothing bath with Epsom salts and essential oils costs just a few dollars but feels just as indulgent. According to a report by Mintel, the DIY beauty market is growing fast, with 41% of adults opting for homemade beauty treatments. You can make face masks, body scrubs, and even hair treatments from items already in your pantry. Honey, yogurt, and oats are just a few ingredients that work wonders on your skin. Another way to bring luxury into your life is through DIY home decor. The average person spends over $2,000 a year on home furnishings, but by upcycling furniture or making your own art, you can create a stylish space for much less. Sites like Pinterest and YouTube are full of tutorials for turning thrift store finds into trendy pieces. Don't forget about experiences either. Instead of booking an expensive weekend getaway, try a DIY glamping experience in your backyard. Hang up fairy lights, set up a tent, and enjoy the outdoors with a little extra comfort. It's about finding clever ways to elevate your lifestyle without the hefty price tag. Chapter 5. Invest in experiences, not things. We often think that happiness comes from buying stuff, but research shows otherwise. A study by Cornell University found that people derive more long-lasting joy from experiences rather than material goods. This is a key mindset shift when mastering frugal living. Focus on creating memories, not clutter. Travel is one of the best ways to invest in experiences, but it doesn't have to be expensive. You can find incredible deals by using travel points from credit cards or signing up for fare alerts on sites like Scott's Cheap Flights. Plus, staycations are on the rise. Forbes reports that in 2020, 60% of Americans opted for a local vacation instead of traveling abroad. Explore your own city with a tourist's eyes. You'd be surprised by how much there is to do for free or at a low cost. There's also a wealth of free entertainment if you know where to look. Many cities host free concerts, outdoor movie nights, and cultural festivals. Instead of buying the latest gadget or fancy item, spend your money on a weekend trip or a cooking class. These experiences are not only more fulfilling but also tend to have less buyer's remorse attached to them. Hobbies like hiking, biking, or even joining a book club also provide rich experiences without breaking the bank. Building a life based on enriching activities rather than material possessions can lead to greater happiness while staying true to your frugal lifestyle. Chapter 6. The Frugal Mindset. Think wealthy, spend wisely. The final and perhaps most important strategy is mastering your mindset. Being frugal isn't about deprivation, it's about making intentional choices with your money. Author Vicki Robin, in her book Your Money or Your Life, emphasizes this mindset shift. Frugality isn't about cutting back. It's about getting more value for every minute of your life energy. One powerful tactic is adopting conscious spending. This means being deliberate with your purchases, focusing only on things that truly add value to your life. Instead of buying that trendy new item, ask yourself if it aligns with your long-term goals. By shifting to this way of thinking, you're less likely to make impulse buys that drain your budget. Many successful people, like Warren Buffett, emphasize the importance of living below your means. Even though Buffett is a billionaire, he still lives in the house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. Living frugally doesn't mean you lack ambition, it means you're focused on what truly matters. Another way to rewire your thinking is through mindful budgeting. Apps like You Need a Budget, ENAB, encourage you to give every dollar a job. This approach puts you in control of your finances, so your money isn't slipping away unnoticed. The goal is to prioritize saving and intentional spending. Minimalism also plays a big role in the frugal mindset. By focusing on fewer possessions, you reduce clutter and stress, while also saving money. Joshua Fields Milburn, co-founder of the Minimalists, said, "Love people, use things, the opposite never works." Shifting to this mentality can help you avoid wasteful spending and focus on meaningful living. If you found these tips valuable, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay connected for more ways to live richly while spending wisely.